I've been thinking, I don't think it matters whether you're in your 30s, your 40s, or your 50s. I think at some point in your journey, you're going to take an assessment of your life and you're going to step back and think, my life doesn't look anything like I thought it was going to look. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. But before we do, join me in a little gratitude dance because, sis, there is always something to be grateful for. There truly is. Welcome. I'm Zawadi, and this is the Reset and Go Girl podcast, the show that helps you unleash your heart so that you can build everything that God is calling you to start. From business to ministry and growing your wealth, we'll discuss it all, sis, and the impact of your heart. If you're ready to go deeper so that you can go further, this is your time, this is your space, and this is your season. Join me inside. Hey sis, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever stepped back and looked at your life and thought, this is not the way things were supposed to go? Maybe you thought you would be further along career-wise. Maybe you thought you'd be retired by now. Maybe you thought you'd live in a different house, live in a different city. Maybe you thought you'd have more money in the bank or traveling the world by now. I get it. I've been there too. And at one point in my life, even when I was in my mid-30s, my favorite song was, "By now I should have this. By now I should be that. By now I should be doing this." I'm sure you know the words to that song well. Go get yourself something to drink, get comfy, and plug in to today's video. And I want you to watch the whole thing, okay? Because we're going to go deep diving into this issue and discover why it is you feel this way, and then how you can fix it. All right, let's get into it. Take a look at this. This line right here represents your reality. The second line represents your expectations. The space in between your reality and your expectations represents your disappointment. The greater, listen to me, sis, the greater the distance between your expectations and your reality, the greater your disappointment will be. The solution is closing the gap between your expectations and your reality. You actually have three choices. You can change your expectations by lowering them to match your reality. You can change your reality by elevating your reality and bringing it up to your expectations. Or you can do a bit of both. Adjust your expectations and also make changes with your reality. So how do you decide which of these lines need to be adjusted? Is it your expectations or is it your reality? Well, sis, you're going to have to take an honest look at yourself. Take a look first at your expectations and ask yourself, are my expectations realistic? Ask yourself, are my expectations godly? It is very easy to become influenced by this world that we live in as believers and buy into the belief that we have to have a certain type of house. We've got to drive a certain type of car. We've got to have so much money in the bank. We've got to be taking certain types of vacations because everybody on Instagram is posting their sometimes fake photos of their lives. And we're influenced by that. So take an honest look at your expectations. If you find that they are not realistic or they're flawed, you're going to need to adjust your expectations. Okay, next, you'll need to assess your current situation, which is your reality. Am I being overcritical about my current situation? What is it that I'm not satisfied with? Am I seeing my life through the lens of comparison? Meaning, am I comparing my life to the life of other people? So after you take an honest look at your current situation, if you determine that your reality needs an adjustment, then guess what? You can change that. How do you change that? By making different choices. Because here's the thing, sis, and this is a hard truth. Where we are right now, where you are right now, where I am right now, where we are in our lives, for the most part, is a result of the decisions, the choices that we made or did not make. Maybe you ignored some red flags. Maybe you procrastinated. Maybe you didn't seek God before making that big decision. Now, I'm not saying this to condemn you or to make you feel bad, because I've been there. So after you accept responsibility for the choices that you made or did not make, you've got to let go of regret. Now, let me pause right here and say that there is a free resource that I offer that you can take advantage of if you're having a problem with feelings of regret, and you'll find it in the description of this video. Okay, so regarding the choices that you made or didn't make, the key to making new choices is getting to the root of why you made the choices that you made to begin with. So if you're continually making poor financial decisions, you're overspending, you're making poor investments, you're wasting money. If you are constantly making the same decisions, it's a cycle. You've got to get to the bottom of why you're making those decisions. Because if you don't get to the root of what's causing you to make those decisions, you're going to continue to make the same decisions. Go to him and ask him, Father, what are my next steps? And whatever he tells you your next steps are, be obedient and do what he tells you to do. Maybe it's reigniting your prayer life. Maybe it's getting back into the Word of God. Maybe you need heart healing. Maybe there are issues in your heart that need to be dealt with. Maybe it's launching your business. Maybe it's writing that book. Whatever it is, ask him for the first steps and be obedient and do whatever it is he tells you to do. You have the power to change your situation. You have the power to change how you're feeling. But nothing is going to change until you make a change. You either need to change your expectations, change your reality, or change your mind, meaning change your perspective of your situation. All right, sis, that is it for today. Just a reminder to you that every month I host a heart healing session for ladies, and you are welcome to join. If you go to the description in this video, the link will be there where you can get more information. All right, I love you. If this video has been of value to you, please like it, share it with another sister, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.